Welcome back to Unorthoblocks. It's been a very long time since I last played this game, and I decided that today will be the day that I come back to it. Of course, I'm gonna have to take a look to see exactly what I have lying about. Oh, come on, connection. Don't start this. Oh no. Nothing. Oh, there's some stuff in it. Do I have an empty box somewhere where I can unload some of this stuff? Ugh. Oh no. I knew that was gonna happen. Let's try this again. Okay. All right. Let's. Hmm. Nope. Everyone's saying hey again. Are you empty? Okay, you look like you're empty. So let's. I don't know why my chicken was all like that. I got two in the chests on me. Actually, I will hold on to you and you. Okay, I think this is what I will take with me. Huh. Yep, that's it. We're gonna head over to main town. It's been a long time since I've been over there, and there's been so many different changes. Okay. So many changes. Of course, nothing has changed around here because I haven't been on. Hmm I might speed this here part up. Oh, so nice to come back into the world, though. Oop, I did not want to hit the wall. hmm hmm These hallways are a little bit too short to fly. Oh, I pressed that the wrong time. There we go. And here we are. Oh, wow. This is obviously different. Yes, very, very different. Wow, just look at the, I mean, obviously with my texture pack, it looks a bit different. Oh, is this the stairway down? It is. Lovely. Oh, look at this building. I wonder what this is. Yes, it's pretty, Yuri. Ah, I see. And what's in here? Records, huh? I see. Yes, sweetie. It's been so long. I see some other things I haven't seen before. Oh, look at that thing over there. Oh, that's something. And this. Oh, I'm just trying to look around. Wow. Different. Very, very different. Everything one diamond, huh? Okay. Looks like just some random stuff, which isn't too bad. Do I have a bed on me? I do not. Some rockets over here. Looks like we got some stuff back here too. Doing, so, oh, Concord shop. Oh, yes. That would be great. Oh, okay. Looks like honey blocks. Oh, let's see. As you can see, a lot has changed. Wow, look at that thing. I did not expect that. Let's scoot up. Take a good look at everything. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Everything is looking really nice. Do not want to hit this. And it looks like people are over here working, expanding the town. Woohoo. Let's land right here. And, oh, let's take this off now. Definitely looks like a lot of people is here. Maybe we should head into chat and see what's going on. 1 second.
Well, kind of. Wednesday went to live with another family, and then we got a phone call asking us to come pick her back up. So she's back.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
was
yeah.
away for about a week.
Yeah, it was the old ladies.
Yeah, the Ninnies Club.
Mm.
That's a bit rude, but it was so weird when they asked us to come pick her up because they had us meet them in a parking lot. We weren't supposed to show up at the house where we initially dropped her off. Like it was like a weird drug transfer, except it was a cat.
Do you know what that means? The cat's a mule.
Hello.
Yes, it is. There you go. There you go.
But yeah, since she's been back, she hasn't had nearly as many issues with Leica, so we think maybe she disliked her time away enough that she's like, you know what, it's fine. I'll just live with the dog. Like, this is fine.
Alright, okay, well that's good. Leica,
you guys have cool
Leica
skirt
isn't
around.
your dog, right? Leica is your parents.
No. Well, I might
No,
have some.
Leica's
Oh,
my dog.
actually.
Oh
Mike,
wait, which
if you
one's your
look over
parents'
in
dog?
my shulker boxes and your skyscraper, you might find
Yeah,
some.
I'll have a look and see if I can make some over
Facts.
here. Otherwise,
The in-laws' dogs are Zoe and Sadie. Zoe is the troublemaker.
Okay.
Facts.
Oh wait, I was gonna
Are you,
extend this down by
are you
the way.
AFK right now? No.
No.
Okay.
Does this not extend
So
down
do you
by
see
the way?
what I mean now? When you look at this, this needs to be one block higher, I think. But when you look
Is
at
it
this
supposed to
right
be like
here
this?
and you compare it to this one, it's now almost.
Oh, I understand what you did now. I'm so smart.
Yeah.
Okay. This is smart.
Yeah, I was trying to balance it together.
Yeah, I think maybe having stone bricks on the bottom.
I'm so happy that people that are smarter than me are already tackling the roof because I spent so long working out the roof for the original that my brain will like melt.
I'll do some terraforming instead, because
Terraforming's good. I've
I
got
take it that
a
there's
bunch of
supposed to be a
dirt.
post here. There's supposed to be a post here.
yeah, I got loads of
Yeah, right there.
gravel to make coarse dirt. It's just dirt I need. I do have a load back at home. I just can't be bothered to go back there.
Okay,
Oh, is there
filter
supposed
box
to
full of
be
dirt got buried
posts on
inside the
corner?
building. Hold on.
Are there supposed to be posts on the corner?
Yeah, I think there should be 2 right here in this corner.
I feel like it feels like there should be at least one on this wall because it feels kind of
Oh,
Kinda
that's
chunky.
just because we redid the wall, so it needs to be replaced. There should be 2
Yeah.
posts there. There's
um
both, one in the corner, and then there's one like kind of halfway through there, but just ever so slightly closer to the end.
okay. I can do my best to make your vision.
You better.
Okay. All right there.
I can show you where they should be. One should be
Nuts.
right here.
Where?
Right
Okay.
here.
Oh, it's
Dynamics
on the
that are
corner.
developing.
Yeah, and then
already.
the
That's a
other
lot of
one
fun.
should be right about here.
All right,
Not
makes sense.
quite in the middle.
Okay. So it's 4-3 split.
Oh, just to balance it out.
Yeah, and then it'll match this side over on this one.
Do
Okay.
you guys think you'll have enough of the smooth slabs? What are these called? Smooth stone slabs?
I have a whole bunch at my area.
I
Okay.
have a whole bunch in the chest.
I have some too.
Is this because this is not in line with the other things, or is it in line with over here?
It's not quite in line because we didn't have
Yeah.
enough room to make it quite long enough. It's supposed to be exactly in the middle.
Well,
The-
no. We should push this one over by 2, I think, and then have this one run in the middle. No,
Wait, which one?
like this one here is supposed to be here.
We don't.
Wait, but then it's not going to be in the corner of the building.
Well-
Oh no, it's not. Okay, you're right. You're right. Yeah. So, because this building is going to be slightly smaller, so
It's fine.
yeah, put it there and then put the other one. Then I think we can. Yeah, well, it still doesn't fit exactly in the middle, so we'll do the other
Well,
one.
I can make this
Right
the doorway into the underside, and that can be storage for community projects.
Yeah, that way it won't be super obvious that it's not the same
Is there a
size
thing
or
there?
exact.
There is a thing here.
But
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't have enough room
So
to make,
fine.
to make this
I
building.
think this one here needs to be moved over.
So let's see.
Leave those kids alone.
If you say so.
I'm sorry. The fact that you're singing that song makes me really happy.
And
Yeah, just it
Hey,
doesn't. It doesn't
teacher.
help that, it doesn't help that you
leave
can't.
those kids alone.
It doesn't help that you can't spell to save your life. Just cracking me up.
You know what's wrong?
We don't need no education. Double negative.
Yeah.
you know, double negatives actually exist natively in French and a lot of
Yes.
other languages.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
and
we're
French
the only
also
ones
have
that
that feminine and male and feminine words, which just
Mhm.
always
English
confuse.
also does have the, but people don't use
We
it.
Well,
don't
yeah,
call them
English has
male and
them,
feminine.
we just don't think
Male and
about
female. though.
Yeah,
well,
but
we used to, but we don't anymore. Yes, that's true because it fell out of favor in speech.
Well, we're from a Germanic root, aren't we? And Germanic has both
Yeah.
male, feminine, and neuter as well. It's in the
Yep.
neutral.
yeah, we just don't think about it though because we think of it as we don't have any male and female words, but we use them anyways.
I mean, the only ones we have are actually in French.
Yeah, and things will default to the masculine anyways. Like you'll usually be like, "Oh, hey guys," rather than "Hello
y'all."
humans" or like "Hey all." We typically
That
will say
sounds like
that.
a quirky voice right there. Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to start using only LGBT
Well, that's-
vocabulary and see how far that gets me.
The only problem though is it's really hard to remember to do that all the time because it's so easy to just default to the masculine.
Yeah.
Well, that's more or less like coded language, not necessarily. So masculine, so grammatical gender is very different from like actual gender.
Pronouns. Yeah.
Yes. So like what French and like German and like a lot of other languages have is grammatical gender, wherein words in like a door has a
Ouais,
specified
vas-y,
gender
poisson.
by the grammar of the language. If that makes sense. So it's
Yeah,
not the
Spanish
same.
has that to some extent, but their
Yeah.
their gendering is a little more
Yeah.
obvious, maybe? I don't know.
It's like when I would say, if I was to say I'm Canadian French, which my father's side of the family is from Canada, the French side, I would say, je suis Canadien Française, not je suis Canadien Français. Because
Yeah.
Français would entail that I'm a man.
Yes.
Oh
And I'm
no, the French conversations
I would
are
have to
about-
say
sorry.
je suis américain français.
Le
or
français,
I'm not
yeah,
français.
rather than française.
Je suis américain indien. Qu'est-ce que ça, c'est-
Wait,
Um,
that nerd. Are you like, is French like one of your first languages or?
no, not one of my first.
Okay.
My first. I technically grew up speaking like 4.
Yeah, I was about to say your language history is a
I
trip.
have a lot of lingual history.
Yeah.
I used to know how to speak Spanish because I would watch Spanish television, but now I
Don't
don't.
know. I love that.
Like I can understand Spanish when it's spoken to me, for the most part. Like I just don't have a very large vocabulary.
¿De dónde es la zapatería?
Are we just filling in this water? Is that
¿Dónde
Yeah.
es? ¿Dónde?
I don't know. I haven't spoken
Well,
Spanish in
¿dónde?
years. ¿Dónde?
Hi there. ¿Dónde?
Where?
¿Dónde es?
Yeah.
Yeah.
¿Dónde estás la zapatería?
Don. Yeah. Okay.
Ask me where the
¿Dónde
shoe
está?
store was, nerd. Don't worry about it.
¿Dónde está la partería?
Are you guys okay with getting
Right?
rid of the sand around the outside?
No.
What?
I'm terraforming around the outside.
That's fine.
Okay. Do we want to build like a little water shelf or something?
Water shelf.
Water shelf.
Water shelf.
What?
Water shelf. Okay. I don't know. So English is like my primary language, but it's not like the language I grew up speaking. Like at home, I started learning it at school and via television. And then
Is Hindi technically your first language?
technically it's Gujarati.
Gotcha.
But also like I can't like I have like no like technical like skill in that department. Like I don't know the grammar, but I will speak it right because it's like internalized to me. Right? Like I can think in the language. It's very hard for me to translate though. I'm really bad at translating. So it's like two entirely different like thought processes.
Gotcha. I think my favorite thing still is when you kind of got stuck babysitting that kid and they knew more of the language than you did, and it just cracked me up so much.
That's
I don't
fine.
know why.
I wouldn't expect myself to know a whole ton of the language.
Well, you probably don't speak it very often anymore, I imagine.
You guys.
I speak it with myself, which is the main issue. Like I don't speak it with
Yeah,
other people.
Yep, that's problematic.
So like
Yeah.
I don't have anybody to correct me.
You guys.
Yes.
I've made a giant mistake.
Oh, great.
What'd you do?
Tear it down.
Everybody point and laugh.
I switched it. I switched it and I actually flipped it. I rotated it. Like
It's fine.
yeah, instead of flipping it, I actually rotated the building.
Okay.
Oops.
That's not a real issue. I think rotation would actually work better given that we've rotated the stairwell.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that must be why I did it then. Because I kept wondering, I was like, wait, what am I doing wrong? Just a little bit ago. And I was
It's like, well, for the most part, the structural components have been mirrored on XZ. But the stairwell was rotated around. It seems.
Yeah, I did a weird thing with the stairwell just because I thought that would be better than just having a
well, this
stairwell on both
building's
sides.
going to have a little courtyard and the door to the right instead of in the middle. So.
I'm still of the opinion that having having variation within the building would be
absolutely
better overall.
Yeah, so it's going to be like, I actually kind of like it this way anyways, so.
Do we want to add like some sort of like archway underneath this? Or actually, let me go grab rose bushes for the bit. Yeah.
I want to do.
I started learning Mandarin.
That's cool.
Yeah. But that one it's so significantly more difficult because I'm not very used to the consonants.
Yeah, English is a combination of a lot of different languages, so it can be kind of easy to earn like European languages, but when you get into like Chinese and Japanese and like Vietnamese and stuff like that, it's like this is a whole nother world.
But Japanese is easy for me because it was the third language I learned.
Only the third.
Knowing so many
Just the
languages.
third language. No,
But I
no
don't.
big
Okay.
problem.
I don't
People in the
have
world
me,
can speak
though.
like
That's
4 or
it.
5.
Yeah, I
I
know.
can't even
Americans are
spell
pretty
English
lazy.
correctly, and my native.
Americans are lazy who speak like 1.5 because they're like, I got conversational.
Yeah. Yeah, we know English and then we know
And then we know hand signals in foreign countries.
What ones? The
let's
the
see.
finger signs or that actual hand signals?
No, we just feel like
Most Americans know how to flip somebody off in about 4 languages. True.
True.
they know how to ask for, do you speak English?
Yeah, yeah. You get a little book when you get on the plane to go to a foreign country that's like, where's the bathroom? Do you speak
Yuri,
English?
don't do that.
Help
Yeah.
me find
Yuri,
this place
stop that.
that I point to on the map. Like that's it.
Stop
That's
that.
we're
Yeah, it's
garbage.
basically like
What am I looking
we're from America, so we expect everybody to speak our language.
Which is nonsense garbage. Why?
I know it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yuri, stop
It's
I
it.
mean, yeah,
Stop it.
like in D&D terms, like
No.
English is common, and everyone should
No.
use it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's nonsense. Like,
Well, that's
also,
why we've
of
got
all,
translators, isn't it?
well, also of all the languages in the world, ours is probably the youngest. Like,
Oh,
why are we entitled with our baby language?
There
I
are
mean,
conlangs.
the English language
Yeah,
is
but
quite
I mean-
complex, and
It's
it's like loads of different languages,
old.
primarily Greek and Latin.
the other bit of it though
Yeah.
is
Like,
that
you know
remember
what I
the English
mean,
is quite got quite a history because of the colonialism of the British
Big.
Empire.
Yeah,
So
there's
it's
like
actually quite
15
worldwide. Yeah. So there was
Like, there's Old
years
English,
ago there
Middle
was
English.
a travel journalist who Michael Palin, who was a member of the Monty Python crew, but he went on to do travel journalism and took over from a guy called Alan Wick, who was another British travel journalist.
We
And
have
before he started doing his documentaries, he went to Alan and said, "Look, what's the best advice you can give for me when I'm traveling around in all these places and I get stuck anywhere?" And he says, "Well, it's simple as this: you just go into any area, and if you've got a problem, you start asking the question in the most standard, loud English voice you can, and you keep repeating it. Because what will happen is either someone will recognize you're speaking English and will know how to speak it and come over and help you, or they'll recognize you're speaking English and go and find someone who will help you."
Yeah, this
Sounds like a
obnoxious
Monty Python
English
sketch,
speaking
to be fair
person.
with you.
Would anyone like to buy the head of Grey or Toad?
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh, is my head in that as well? Would he sell me?
You'd have to ask Quirky. I'm not sure.
This is my llama now. Please don't kill it.
As you would.
But I will take a lead from any deaths that occur.
Do you need a lead?
Well,
I don't believe this wall is supposed to be. That is why the wall is not supposed to be there.
oh.
Stop. I know.
No, I was just very confused because I
admit it.
was like, there is no space to do the things.
I admit it. I made a mistake.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. If anybody can fit some redstone nonsense into like a corner, it's probably nerd.
Well, this is actually
What
a
kind of
really
redstone
big
is it?
building, so
Are you trying to take my position here, Mighty?
Yeah.
I was assigned a job here.
Yuri,
yeah.
stop
I'm
it.
not- so I actually think that this building is a lot better with the bigger version that it is. So because we have a lot more room.
Thanks for ragging on my initial build.
No, it's just
This
there's
one's
more
better.
You know?
Is this the replay, by the way?
It's alright. Okay. Someone is cackling in the room
The
over.
roof shows up one more, doesn't it?
Just might. I am unsure.
What do you guys think about what I'm doing outside?
I don't even know.
What are you doing? Oh, I was gonna get the rose bushes. That's what I was going to do.
I'm not putting anywhere. Over on this side where the water is.
Somebody's mule has been left on graze.
is it leashed up?
It is not leashed up, I don't believe. It might be.
Does it
leashed
have a
up.
chest on it?
It is leashed up. Yes, it is.
Oh,
And,
Oh,
has
and
a
there's
si- and
a
a
sign.
stri-
There's a sign that says
Okay.
beard. I was just flying over.
heck. So you know how I thought that I had made a mistake earlier? I didn't. I just put the door in the wrong spot, and that's why it ended up being on the right instead of in the middle. So what I did was correct. Good. I'm glad
Really?
about that because I was really worried that like I messed up the whole build.
Yuri, stop
But I
that.
just put the door in the wrong spot. That's why it was like that. But it's correct now. Okay, that's good. Well, almost correct.
You're having an adventure on this build.
Yes, I am.
Ah!
But there is one thing that's a little bit off though. It's this wall right here. On the other one, it actually.
Well, I better end the video here, even though I'm going to continue to help work on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this here little episode and my return back to Unorthoblocks. Until next time, have a great day. Bye bye.